Hmm.
Independence part is difficult sometimes.
And sometimes my husband doesn't want me to come because I had a grand mal while we were halfway across the Golden Gate Bridge one time, and he couldn't give me anything. So now it's kind of scary to have me in the passenger seat. If
Uh,
you're flying down a highway or whatever, what are you gonna do, right? I can understand that it will make you nervous from the first moment, even though maybe you do want me there because we're married, we love each other, but still, I can understand that.
yeah.
Oh, it was happy Valentine's Day.
Likewise. Oh, it's coming up.
No, that was when it happened. We went into the city and had a date and went to Mel's Diner in San Francisco. And then we were coming back home and I did that.
I
And I
think
had
you told me that. You said on the bridge, you said?
yeah, on the Golden Gate. And if you know anything, there is nowhere to pull off on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was yeah, I felt really bad about it because I didn't have any aura or any warning to give him or anything. I felt really terrible, but
Yeah. It said, do you have any experience fasting to cure or help with epilepsy? I've been reading about fasting, and there are often references to using fasting to treat epilepsy. These fasts are usually more more than 7 days. Interested to hear from anyone who's researched or tried this. Thanks. Uh,
Mm,
I
mm.
think my family
yeah,
would kill me. How about y'all?
I feel
yeah.
I feel
I
like
think
my mom
they'd
would
be really
probably,
disappointed.
If I
yeah.
wasn't already dead, I mean, they'd kill me.
Yeah, like they wouldn't
Like,
suggest me do that.
Uh-uh. Isn't
They'd
that
be
like the
like,
no like one
no.
of the number one things you doctors they get really mad at you about you haven't eaten, even though like we just discussed, none of us have a freaking appetite anyway. We're forcing ourselves to eat usually.
Right.
Like
right.
even Reese, who sometimes gets the appetite from her other medication and her thyroid, still it has to be something really awesome. I cannot imagine though fasting. I can
Yeah,
because I don't want to
no,
eat, but
I wouldn't make it through a single day, honestly. I get
Mm.
the
mm-mm.
jitters immediately, like I would just pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, one, you throw up your medication, and two, then you pass out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Is that everybody basically? Or just
Yep.
you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'd get like a hot sweat and then like black out and probably go into a seizure because of
Yep.
it, because of like low blood sugar or something.
Exactly right.
So,
They
so
always
yeah.
bug me about that if I end up at the hospital. What did you eat? How long ago? Let me
Mm,
test your blood sugar. Blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
They don't like that. Well, how about you, Pookie? Fasting? No? You don't think that's a good idea, right? Your family kill you
No,
too?
I don't. Yeah,
Okay, so
they have a problem with that.
it's unanimous. It's a terrible idea. Don't you dare do it, whoever you are.
Would
Asking
not.
about it.
Would not do that.
All right, good.
Never. Fasting. No.
I just think that's just a terrible. That's like going out and having like just a drunken weekend or something. That sounds terrible for the condition anyway.
Yeah. For the condition. Really.
I can't imagine. Anything else from anybody else besides the insane person who thinks fasting is a good idea? I can understand that people do the fasting for other things, but epilepsy is one of those things I just don't think it's a good idea at all, and you guys don't
Yeah.
either. So, anybody else got anything?
Smoking weed gives me seizures. Is there a way around it? 3 years ago, I almost died from a spice vape overdose,
Oh,
which I believe to be because the vape. Since then, whenever I smoke, I end up having seizures. At first, I end up having seizures. What can I do about this? I never smoked spice before, or when I smoke weed, I get seizures. I got diagnosed with epilepsy last month, and I've been taking uh, levetiracetam, basically Keppra.
mm, okay.
I don't have to worry about seizures anymore, even if I blaze. Yeah. So that solves everything. Yeah.
Mm,
Smoking weed with seizures,
well, it
it's been
depends.
okay, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, what I guess it depends on the thing that you're smoking and where you got it from. And
Right.
is there any, like, for real, if it's actual, like, flowers and they start sparking, if you light them and they spark, that means that it has, like, fertilizer in it, and don't you dare smoke it. Seriously. I'm saying this from seriously, just don't. If it starts like going, everybody, listen, don't do
Oh,
that. Put it down,
no.
get rid of it. Because it has to be, like cleared, cleansed before it can be
Yeah.
taken and all that. But if you get it from a store, a dispensary or something like that, then you won't have that problem. Or if you did, you can take it back and show them, and then it's their fault. But vapes are different. I think it depends on the person. What do you guys think? Anybody? And like
Yeah, it
Twix
depends on the
said,
person.
sativa is not good for her. Indigo is better. I prefer indigo definitely. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, do you have a particular kind that causes you any trouble, Pookie? Any particular vape or strain?
Um, no. Indica,
Indigo?
I'll just take it as it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta pop off, everyone, for dinner, but it was great to talk to you all. You
Yes.
have a great week, everyone.
Yeah, you
You
too.
too.
Great to talk to you again. I hope you join us Friday if I'm able to do it then too.
Yeah, I will do my best. Okay, bye, everyone.
Does anybody prefer vape pens to flour or
No.
or vaporizing flour to actually smoking it?
Um, uh,
Like a volcano?
vaping isn't. I like smoking. I'm not a big vapor. So yeah,
Yeah, you're a smoker. What
yeah.
about you, Twix?
Vapor isn't my thing, I guess. So yeah.
I don't have a preference.
I
No,
mean,
no
it's
preference.
cool, but yeah, I'd rather just smoke instead of vape.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we had to cut down on that with kids. We ended up getting, like a volcano or whatever, but and little handheld flower devices. And then they came out with all of the actual vape pens and all that stuff years later.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's pretty much just me with with those items now. But I'd rather go downstairs away from my kids. Now I have a place to do that.
Well,
Yeah.
clammy, but I'm here.
Okay. The myoclonic stuff still twitching at all?
A little bit.
A little bit. All right.
I'm good
Just
though.
okay. Yeah. I mean, if you have to go, I understand. I'm sure Twix understands too.
No, I'm all right.
Okay. All right.
Um, yeah,
Let us know, right?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
You will know.
Okay.
Oh man.
Has there been anything else that you've been wondering about, Twix, with other things since you've just gotten it too, like I did?
Uh,
Things you wanted to ask other patients? If we shouldn't call ourselves that, but you know what I mean.
like to call us warriors.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. I like
Yeah.
it.
How long? What was the longest that you guys have gone
Like
without a seizure?
without one,
Yeah.
Pookie?
It's the longest I went, like 4 months, maybe more.
Yeah, I think mine's about 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, not we are what you would still call uncontrolled. Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
both of us.
Me too.
Okay, so all three of us.
I-
Okay, good. So
yeah,
we,
the longest I've gone was a month and a half. So
oh gosh, I'm so sorry. And does everybody feel like you just did a 16-hour workout if you've had a seizure
Oh
afterwards?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah.
That's what my epileptologist actually described it to me as, because I said, I feel like I've been run over by a truck. And he said, oh, just one seizure is like a 16-hour workout. Don't worry, that's totally normal. I'm like, oh, great, thanks.
Right.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Yeah, right. But, I understand. He deals with us all day.
Yeah.
Warriors. But at least he kind of has a sort of clinical view, like I kind of do too. Like when I did the in-hospital EEG, I went there and I asked for a copy of the DVD of me having seizures, each and every one of them. He said, I would do that too. Are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. But he said some people just, I don't think could handle it, but I would definitely want to see if it was me. And I'm like, okay, great.
Yeah.
At least we get along there.
Right.
And at least he takes me seriously if I say a medication is not working or whatever, right? That's what you want.
Yeah.
Do you
Always
have
good.
something else, Pookie, that somebody had to ask about there?
Um,
Or you need to chill for a minute there?
no, I don't have any questions. I was thinking, not at the moment.
Oh, all right. Yeah, my husband wanted me to ask if anybody had any specific triggers. I know I've heard some very odd ones, but um, I don't know.
The smell of burnt toast for me.
Yeah,
I've
it's
heard
Yeah.
that before.
yeah.
Like the smell of white bread. Burnt white bread.
So does that send you into a seizure, or do you have an aura of it before? So
It's
it
like
sends
it
you into one.
sends me into one. Like I have to
Wow.
tell
Yep.
people.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
It's
You
weird.
go to a restaurant and that could happen. That's awful.
Yeah.
Boy,
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, that's an aura smell for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, my brother was like burning toast in the kitchen one day, and I just collapsed into a seizure.
oh gosh, I'm so sorry. What's the longest time, like longest seizure you've ever had, where it's just gone? Have you, because you have really a lot. So I'm wondering if it's, like me, where it's really, really long. Uh-oh, Pookie. You all right?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay.
My mom said just over 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good. At least you're not going to fry your brain completely like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um,
not yet.
oh, good, good. Maybe they'll find the right thing that'll work. I mean, I feel like we're all kind of stumbling through it and telling our doctors stuff too, instead of them
Right.
fixing us sometimes. Yeah. And
Mom
Pookie, I
said
don't,
she just starts shoving pills down my throat.
yeah, exactly. No.
Sorry.
shoving pills down their throat and the nasal things. Oh God, yuck, awful. And then my doctor had the nerve to get mad at my husband for having given me 4 doses, like 2 of each. And I'm like, but it still didn't stop. What are you gonna do, right? Yeah, that was one of the 45-minute ones. Those are really sad.
Lord. That is scary.
And
5 minutes.
there's my dog. Wonderful. He just opened my bedroom door.
You were like fully NCs for like 35 minutes, you said?
Yeah. That's why my doctor was like, you can't, like, if you're giving her the medicine and this is not doing anything, you can't, like, just leave her like that and make sure she's on her side. You have to bring her somewhere or do something. This is not. And so that was the second time they went ahead and did an in-hospital EEG. And this is my stupid dog again. Hold on 1 second here. Okay, Banksy, that's enough. We love her, but hush. Come on. Come on. Woof, woof. What do you see? Oh, I don't know. A deer, a cat.
I have 4 human-sized dogs.
The human-sized dogs?
Yeah. 4. They're fun.
Oh, well, that was nice. Anyway, that was my Chiweenie. I had to kick him out because he has absolutely no sense. He's looking at a deer or a cat. I don't know which. Something up the mountain.
California and
We're both in California.
oh yeah, California.
So where are you guys at then?
We're up by Portland.
Oh, okay. All right, great. That's awesome. So we're all kind of like right here on the West Coast.
I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Yeah, exactly.
West Coast.
It's
I have a redwood tree in my front yard.
Oh, they're so pretty.
They are.
Yeah, it's a really, the West Coast is a really special place. Having grown up on the East Coast. I will tell you guys that. Are you okay, Pookie?
Yeah, I was reading something.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure you hadn't gone out.
I'm good. I'm good.
Making
Thanks
sure.
for checking.
Okay.
Thanks for checking.
So, what kind of medical center or hospital or whatever do you have to deal with, Twix? I know that Pookie has a lot of different things. He's got Stanford and of course he could go all the way to UCSF if he really wanted to.
Yeah, I know.
So far, I only just go to OHSU because I mean they're the closest. So
Yeah, that's usually just, you got to get to the closest place for sure.
yeah. And there's sea lions in the river now.
That's
Sea lions in the river?
very strange. I can't imagine that. That's odd.
Yeah.
Lions in the river.
At least they don't chase you down and try to drown you.
Yes, exactly. No, I'm not getting in the water with them. I just want to watch them from like 20 feet away at least, maybe more. Bring some binoculars. All right, Pookie, is there anybody else asking anything important?
No, I'm just kind of going through stuff, but none of them really make enough sense to even talk about.
Oh, that's sad. I hope they didn't write them postictal. What is postictal? That one person asked about that. What is postictal? Or what? I don't know what they mean. What does it feel like? It feels terrible. Afterwards, it's, well, like I said, 16-hour workout or being hit by a truck or, and your brain feels hollowed out.
Yes.
It's pounding, but it's hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Your jaw feels like locked, but
Well,
so
do explain.
Mm-hmm. Or my
Sometimes
cheek muscles will get so tight. Oh, that's the worst. I hate that.
Yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sometimes you'll
Yeah,
bite your cheek, your tongue, or both.
Yep.
right.
You wake
I
up with
do
your mouth shredded. Mm-hmm.
every time. I shred my mouth.
Mm-hmm. Very common, unfortunately.
I used to pee myself.
I've done that a few times. And it's always like I didn't know I did it either, which is
Yeah.
even worse. Like if you don't even know you
So embarrassing. Then you wake
really
up and
is.
you're like, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Especially if you're like in bed with somebody else and you have like, oh, we have comforters and stuff. Oh, now I have to like strip everything, try to clean the bed or flip it, do something. I don't even know in the middle of
Yeah.
the night. And I'm not in good shape to do so. You know, that's the worst. Gosh. Terribly embarrassing. Mm-mm-mm.
Can you see that?
Yeah, what is that? What is that
Someone
thing they have made? Oh my
look at the
goodness.
face.
That's awful. I'm sorry. I hope he's gonna be all right.
Right.
That's got to be like made up, right?
That has to be like a mask or something.
Yeah. Or like a screenshot cover or something. Yeah, something like that. It doesn't look very real to me.
Let me see.
At least I
Have
hope
you
not.
guys, sorry, have you guys like ever dislocated anyone or anything or something?
I have um, my hip, but it's because I had already done it a bunch of times when I was pregnant with my twins, and I
Oh,
used to just slam it back into the couch to put it back in. Because, well, I weighed almost, I was approaching 300 pounds by the time I had the kids. And I started at 120 or whatever, so it's a huge amount on your skeleton, and yeah, and all your joints get all like gooey, right? So it just pop out. So, but because of that, then after I have had problems when I had a seizure where I woke up and my hip was out and I couldn't walk straight, like because my one foot was higher than the other, and then I have to figure out how to get, either slamming myself into something again or whatever. That's such a scary thing to wake up to, right? Like,
Yeah.
mhm.
Sounds horrible.
mm,
Couldn't imagine.
it's the worst, isn't it? Did you have it happen to you, Twix? Is that why you asked? Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dislocated my shoulder.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can see that on the bed, or the twisting against things, or if you landed on something really hard.
I was in the couch, so,
Yeah.
but there was a video of
Mm.
like from the camera, and there wasn't like shaking or anything, so it was a stiff seizure. So I think I just like really forced it out.
Oh, worse.
That's, yeah.
But I think it's trying to shift out out of its socket now. Because I
Oh.
didn't go to the hospital for it. I just forced
Yeah.
it back in.
See, I didn't either. I was like, oh, for heavens, no way. Am I going to the hospital again?
I
Mm-mm.
can do this. It's fine. It won't happen again.
No way. This is, I mean, what are they going to tell me? What,
Like
that
I'll
my
sleep through it.
joints were messed up and they're messed up
Push it
again?
away.
What am I gonna
They're
do?
gonna shove a needle in my shoulder and just shove it back in the socket. That's what they're gonna do. Either that or they're gonna tell me I need surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, be careful how you lay on it, I guess, tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe lay on the opposite side if you can. Don't lay on your back. We all know that. Oh, gosh. Shoulder, I can't imagine. It must be terrible.
I like to lay on my stomach.
Oh, I'm sorry. I used to. I used to. I did.
I
Oh,
used to too.
always. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not something I do now, but yeah.
It's a real
Yeah.
bummer. It's terrible. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So many things I used to do that I can't do, or I wish I could do. It's a real bummer. But you have to learn to live with it, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. Gotta learn to live with it and not let it get to you.
It's hard. I get
Yeah, I was gonna say
down.
that it's hard. It's not easy to just say that and do it.
I get down. I mean, there's days where I'm just like, I hate everything. Everything, and I don't want to get out of bed. And how can you be like that when you're a mother of five? You're not supposed to be. You're supposed to go out and take care of your kids and like
You're
care
like,
of
I
your
have
husband
to
and
get
your
out of bed.
animals. And I mean, we have pets and
Right. My dog's sleeping in my bed. If I don't get up, she's gonna fart in my face.
Responsibilities.
responsibility. There you go. I have to feed the guinea pigs at some point. I have to clean the litter box because literally no one else will. Okay,
Yeah, that
that
too.
becomes a real problem after a while.
That too.
Yeah, but it's awful challenging, way more than before. Phew.
Yeah.
I don't know why I used to have such a light heart. It's ridiculous. Because it wasn't like life was easy or anything.
Yeah.
Life was so much easier as a child. Things were free
Maybe.
immediately. Um,
Do I text my
my parents were cool when I was a kid. I mean, they're cool now, but
Yeah, I know. It's good. It's good. Your parents are still together and everything. It's great. I mean, it's awesome. Yeah,
yeah, I'm
you
trying
have
to
a
think
great
of
childhood. But I'm almost 100% certain my mother caused this with an injury from a postpartum depression lash out. So I don't expect her to be great or anything. And my father passed away when I was 22 from brain cancer. So, yeah. I'm really feel so glad that you have both your parents and you had a great childhood. That's amazing. It's
Thank you.
such a
I'm glad
wonderful
to.
thing. And that you're really, and that you appreciate it because some people never do. And that's really sad.
Right. Some
That's,
people don't
they
don't
don't
appreciate it
appreciate,
at all.
they don't appreciate their
How
parents. They
good
don't
it is to
appreciate
have
the
a
childhood they
parent.
had or anything. Yeah. Very
Someone
sad.
there means a lot. You gotta know.
And you still have both of your parents and they're taking
I
care of you
do.
too. And your other family members. So good. It's great.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's a wonderful thing. It's hard to keep in mind sometimes when things
Yeah,
happen.
the little things are hard to keep in mind sometimes.
Just the little things, even.
But at this point, a lot is hard to keep in mind. But
Well, yeah,
yeah,
because you're having some issues right now. I know.
yeah. But yeah, that's just a yeah.
Yeah. All right. So are you okay then? You ready to go? Are you
Um,
you're having a
I'm
hard
good.
time? You okay?
I can go longer.
Okay. All right. Well, I
I
don't want
went 6 hours one time.
really. Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing. Gosh.
yeah. I was just like, time was flying. I was like, what is going on? I was like, is anybody gonna get off?
No, nobody's
Uh,
going anywhere.
I
Well,
think that was the last one we were on. That
oh
was
yeah?
on 6 hours.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
Yeah, when you joined at the end of it, like
I
the
did.
last 3 hours.
Yeah,
So
I was really, really late. Yeah. I wasn't even sure you guys would still be there, really. And,
yeah, we waited around.
well, thank you. I didn't know if I would have anything to add, but I figured might as well try. Yeah, definitely. I couldn't have imagined it. Epilepsy. I don't even know that I really knew anybody that had epilepsy. Well, I knew one person in high school, but he was completely controlled. And by the time we graduated, he wasn't even taking his meds anymore, which I'm not sure I would recommend now. But anyway, yeah, so it's been a real eye-opener for me.
Yeah,
Likewise.
it really has been.
Yeah, I imagine, right? Yeah, gosh.
All right.
I was on the road
Oh, yeah,
with my mom.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's all right. We're here now.
indeed. We had some interesting gentlemen. I would like to know how his EEG went. The one gentleman, I can't remember his name, but the single father. I'd like to know how that in-home one went for him, how that worked out. I guess Reese said she had hers set up herself, like they came and set it up themselves for her, but not me. It was not like that at all. I don't know. But I'd like to know how his worked out for him. They usually take a long time, though, don't they, to give you answers? I mean,
Yeah, I believe so. Most of the
Yeah.
time.
They usually take a couple specialists to look at it and just, they don't give you right away anything.
Yeah.
It's
They
such a
didn't even tell me mine.
really,
Yeah.
gosh,
Wow.
it's terrible. They should really, yeah. Well, you can probably ask for it. You can probably ask for a copy. I mean,
I had to read my patient files.
yeah.
Yeah.
Were you able to get what you wanted out of it at all?
Ish. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
ask my neurologist on Thursday.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I know I have a neurologist appointment coming up, well, an epileptologist appointment coming up, but it's been way too long. I know he's going to be mad. It's supposed to be not longer than 3 months. It was something like 6 months. We were moving, so I figured,
Give it some time.
I didn't have time anyway. Exactly. So, exactly. So, indeed.
Caffeine's all right, but I don't suggest it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they told me in the hospital I could, because they did the little test where they're like, well, we're going to give you this cup of coffee and watch and see. But, then sometimes at home when I would have coffee, I would have one. So then my husband banned me from having coffee. Every now and then I get a Coke anyway, but have to be careful.
Yeah,
And what was the
definitely have to be careful.
caffeine? And of course, I never drank alcohol anyway, but I'm sure neither one of you do. I know Pookie doesn't. I'm sure Twix doesn't either. Somebody said music sometimes triggered them, and I was saying, really?
Yeah, I read something that said music. Does
I know.
music cause seizures?
And I thought, what music? I have never had that, at least not that I know.
Right. Not that I haven't even heard that before.
I know, I can't imagine. It seems so.
Far out.
And then I asked, and they said it was different songs. And I said, wow, how hard would that be? Like a different song at a different time. Like you could listen to one song one time and it'd be all right. And then the next time you listen to it, it's not. You have a seizure. And I'm thinking, well, I'd be scared to listen to anything.
Right.
I mean, they give us enough fears. Now music too? Eek!
Right. I was thinking that, like, you got enough to worry about now. You got to worry
Right,
about music.
now that too? And how are you supposed to worry about that? Like if you go in a public place where they're playing music, how are you supposed to
Right.
control that? Oh, seems very scary. I'm glad that's not something I have, or you have, or they have. Twix has, right? Oh gosh, yeah. I feel really bad for my kids that I have burdened them like this, and my husband.
Don't feel like that.
Well, I know Twix was talking about how it's
You'll be all right.
no, but you
It's
feel
always there. I know what you mean.
yeah in
You're
the
gonna
back.
be all right.
Yeah, I know. It'll be all right. It's just challenging.
You all have that moment. It's all right.
Yep, for sure.
Having a moment. That's
Having a moment now. You're auraing. Okay. All
all
right.
right.
Don't fall. Don't fall. It's okay. Getting some water. Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm fixing the tripod.
okay. Just
I
want
was
to
gonna
make sure
say,
you're all
taking us
right.
with you.
Huh?
I said, are you taking us with you?
We're going down,
Um,
all of us.
this tripod is actually very not flimsy.
So, how often each day do you guys eat? Is it like where you're eating like 4 times a day or something? You're spacing out little miniature meals? Because one thing I have trouble with is eating a lot at one time. If I'm
I
Yeah,
forcing
I
myself,
don't really have an appetite much, so
yeah. So
uh,
then,
I try to eat a heavy protein meal. My mom makes sure to make, well, I try to help make like 3-course meals where it's like veggies and like the meat and then the extra filling, so like a potato
a
or a
potato or
rice.
a rice or a pasta, yeah.
Yeah, to get the extra calories or whatever in.
Yeah.
And then if I'm still hungry afterwards, I'll get like a granola bar or whatever.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was kind of saying. Do you tend to have another small meal before you go to sleep? Because that's I had kind of gotten in the habit of having like yogurt or something like that before bed.
Yeah.
I seem to do a lot better if I can keep that up. Sometimes
okay.
your sleep schedule gets so weird. You just fall asleep at the wrong times.
It's been so hard to sleep early.
Sometimes falling asleep for me is so like because I suffered from insomnia for years and years and years before I ever had any of this, and it was I did not sleep for more than 2 hours at a time for over a year before I went to the doctor about it, and that was when I was 22.
Oh,
And
wow.
I didn't even want to take the medication then because I was like, I don't want to take antidepressants.
Presence.
I don't want to take sleeping meds, and they're going to make me. I knew it because I had already been to a therapist years before. I knew it, and I didn't want to do it. So, because my dad had died and I just couldn't sleep. What can you say? He was my best friend. What are you going to do? So, yeah. But then when I finally went, I did do it, and I got back in a rhythm for a while, but ever since I got this, the insomnia is back so bad. Just like the food thing, right? Like eating was a problem at the same time back then. I didn't get hungry. It wasn't that I didn't want to eat because I wanted to lose weight or something stupid like that. I just was
Didn't
never
get hungry.
hungry. Yeah, and
And
when
that's
you're
the same thing with me, but it's like sometimes my family they'll ask me if you ate today, and I don't get hungry, so and I don't remember if I ate, so it's just like what's
yeah,
going on? They're like, did you eat today? I'm like, I don't know.
yeah,
What did you eat? I don't know. I can't remember.
right, right.
Right.
So yeah, it's hard to eat when you can't even remember if you ate today. And then sometimes it's a problem if I don't eat. Yeah, so
It's a
just
big
trying
deal.
to take care of myself health wise and not have seizures and
Yeah, I
live
think
life.
you're gonna have to sleep a lot tonight, huh? We're wearing you
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna go to sleep soon.
Yeah,
After
I can
this.
tell you're getting wore out. Uh, yeah. My husband makes me an egg in the morning with a big piece of cheese on it usually, and then he tries to make me a protein heavy meal at night. but he will
Right.
tend to come and ask me during the day if I've eaten anything on my own in between, too. So I feel bad that I have to rely on him to do it, but hey, I guess I did it for 20 years. Sorry.
Yeah. For some reason, I can never eat in the morning.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want to, but if I don't, like my son caught me almost losing my medicine doses on Saturday. Not very much of a morning person because of the meds and stuff and the insomnia. I'm sure you understand. And yeah, I forgot to eat a little something before I took my medication, and he caught me almost losing it over the toilet, and I felt terrible. I'm like, no, son, go back. It's okay. I'm all right. It's only 16. Anyway, yeah, I know. Morning can be tough, but that's one thing you really have to do is eat something before you take your morning meds because it really can.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah. It helps level your blood sugar too, which helps the medication stay more steady. I don't know why. I wish they would give us something to stimulate our appetites. I think it would probably be
Right.
for a lot of people.
Right. That'll be great.
I would like that a lot.
Make me eat.
Yeah, that's something that they have to monitor when I go in for my EMU is my blood sugar.
What does EMU mean?
I'm pretty sure that's the sleep study, right? I'm pretty that's
Okay. They
the
call mine
3 to 7 day sleep study.
deprivation. Oh, okay, sleep study. Right, that is a different kind.
Yeah.
But they do monitor the same things. But if
Yeah.
you've got epilepsy, they're going to monitor the EEG the same way, probably, right? So they put the little things on your scalp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
But I
monitoring
haven't done it
EEG.
yet.
Plus, they're monitoring your blood sugar, and they're going to monitor your breathing.
Yeah, they're
Make
gonna
sure
do
that
all
you're not
the
having sleep
things.
apnea, and they're going to monitor, um, well, like I guess beyond the brain waves, but I guess just like how often and where it's coming from, right? Things
Yeah.
like that. What's
Mhm.
that?
I have sleep apnea.
You do. My epileptologist wants to test me for it, and I haven't let him. He considered just giving me a CPAC even. But we weren't sure if it was just the house that we lived in. We had been living there for 20 years, and it had mildew. Like, it didn't have any insulation in any of the walls. So it would just mildew the walls up. You clean them down and just mildew them up again. So we didn't know if I was having, sleeping, breathing problems because of that too. It has helped since we've moved. It has helped two of my children with their chronic issues. So hopefully our landlord will pay. He was not a nice man.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I should get the sleep apnea study done because I'm still having problems up here. As much as I would like to not, like, I'd like to not admit that. I'd like to say it's not true, but I think it is. Gosh. So do you have to wear a CPAC at night then, Pookie? No? What do you have?
Should,
You
but I
should, but you
don't.
don't. Okay, all right. Okay.
Only when you need it.
Right.
Uh,
It's a really big machine, isn't it?
I'm supposed to need it, but I haven't used it.
Okay.
It's like because I have this hair, so then it's like the thing that goes over
Oh,
my
Yep, you
head,
have to put the thing
that's
over
on
your
my
annoying.
head, and you got
nose.
your thing in your nose. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like my hair is a lot to do all that, and
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
Have luxurious hair for
my
sure.
hair used to be thick, and then
it's
my
crazy.
medication thinned it out. My hair is down past my
Yeah,
waist.
so the whole head wear thing,
Yeah.
my head's too big. Well, not my head's too big, but let's see.
The hair is sticking out too much.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
hair is sticking out too much, and it's just a lot.
Right. Right. So you have hair past your waist, Twix?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm afraid of the surgery because I don't want them to shave my hair.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where did they talk about doing surgery at? You said, was it in the front?
Yeah, it's in my right frontal lobe.
Okay.
So it would be like right here,
Right. Okay.
and my
Gotcha.
hair is like literally.
Oh, wow. That would be so upsetting. Yeah, gosh.
That would suck.
I'm so sorry. Oh, man.
I haven't
Oh,
had, I haven't had short hair since I was like 12. Not
yeah.
even.
Wow.
I was
That's
bullied for being Dora.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, gosh. Oh my.
not doing that again.
Yeah, I understand. I've had to cut my hair a lot, but it's not short. It's shorter than it was. It's, let's see, it's to my almost to my waist. Yeah, and it's obviously it's turned this very interesting color of blue as the various colors that it used to be dyed have faded out. It's just this really odd aquamarine color, but only in certain places. My husband hates it. He wants me to get rid of it.
Like it.
Yeah,
It's like a
it's not
greenish
the
blue
original
everywhere.
color. I've been purple and dark teal and magenta and red, but currently it is what it is. I after I got epilepsy, I decided that screw it, because all the years I wanted colored, like really colored hair, like not blonde or red or you know what I mean, like dyeing
Yeah.
really colored hair. Even when I was young, I wanted colored hair. And my mom's best friend was a cosmetologist, and she would not do my hair. And everybody just convinced me, you won't get a job, nothing good will ever happen for you if you color your hair. And so I believed him. And then I got epilepsy, and I said, you know what? I could die any night. I think maybe I'm gonna color my hair.
Right.
So yeah, my my 18-year-old daughter helped me bleach it out and color it. But she's got like her hair is like the color of lettuce right now. So I helped her do hers a bunch of times too.
Man.
Wow.
I mean,
That's an interesting look.
you
Lettuce
gotta
color.
have fun, right? I mean, honestly, life is so short and so many things can go wrong.
Right.
I've only ever bleached like this much of my hair.
Yeah,
Imagine.
there you go. Well, one little streak, that will
Yeah.
work. You can always
And
do
then I cut it.
that. And as we all know, purple is epilepsy awareness. So, every time I do purple, I have a good excuse.
Right. Maybe I'll do like purple pieces sometime.
You
But
could do that. Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've had a lot of family members with cancer, so I promised them I wouldn't cut my hair. So it's
Oh,
not very long.
very important. Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of cancer. So sad. Gosh. Such a challenge.
Ladies,
Yep. You gotta go.
yeah, I'm gonna take a nap.
All right. Understood. I know my family's probably wondering where I am.
I
That's
hope you feel better.
I'm just gonna
yes.
be right here.
There. Okay. Good. Awesome. That looks very comfortable. Oh my gosh. All right.
It
Well, you
is.
get some rest. And Twix, it has been great meeting you. I hope you come and join us on Friday. Really.
I
Honestly.
hope I do.
Yeah. Honest. I'm gonna try to be okay enough on Friday at noon to join. So we should all try to be here. I know Pookie will be.
Yes, I will. I'll
All
be
right.
here at 12 o'clock.
At 12 o'clock, and I'm gonna try to be here at 12 o'clock.
I'll be here
Sorry.
at 12 o'clock.
Okay. Okay. He was waiting for me for so long. I felt so bad.
Oh,
It's all
Anyway,
right. It's all right.
okay. All right. Well, get some sleep, Pookie and Twix. Take care of yourself. Don't let your shoulder get too bad.
thank
Okay.
you.
Maybe put a heat or ice on it, one or the other. That can help a little. Yeah. No acetaminophen. Only
No.
Tylenol.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Or I mean ibuprofen. No ibuprofen. That's what I was trying to say. They said Tylenol was okay, but ibuprofen was bad. Anyway. Okay, I'm
Okay.
sorry to bug you guys. Bless you guys. Talk
Have
to
a
you
All
good
guys
right.
soon.
night.
Have a good night. Bye.
Feel
You too.
better.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.